What's up, Liberators? So today I'm going to be working on the car. It's nothing really mechanical about it. I'm going to be working on the air tank. So I bought some air tank accessories so that I can fill up air in my tires when I need to. I do have a leak on the rear right passenger side. The light keeps coming on. I haven't looked to see exactly what could be the problem. I think a nail or something is stuck in the tire. So maybe I'll be able to take it out and maybe be able to repair it if I have the repair kit. But anyway, I'm gonna go work on the tank. So let's do that now. So after looking at the tank setup for a bit, this is what I think I want to do. I'm gonna plan on taking this out, feed the compressor into that spot, and then attach this to this top part. That's the plan. Just hope it works. Okay, I gotta clean off the threads of the Teflon tape, get it all nice and prepped before I start to bolt everything down. Okay, so I already did some work, but this is what I've done. So I had this plug on this side of the tank. This pressure release valve was on the opposite side, so I took that out and I put it here. Then I took a elbow, brass elbow, put it on this end, so then I'm gonna attach this this hose to that end. That's where I'm gonna be able to feed air to the tank. Okay, now before I do, I need to prep this hose with the quick release. So I'm gonna have to attach this end. I can put the attachment on very quickly. This is how you attach any type of fitting to another fitting whenever you're using air. So you need Teflon tape. This helps to prevent leaks and whatnot. I go 3 times around and I crank it down. And then I'm gonna have to do the same to the other end over there. Now we start the car up and hopefully there aren't any leaks. Okay, so I do have a leak. See the bubbles forming? That means air is escaping from there. I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna try to redo it again. All right, looks like I fixed the leak. It was coming out of that, very much so. And there was a small leak on that side too. So it looks like I got that fixed. Now I gotta put together the fitting, then we can test this thing out. Put some air in my tires. Well, that took a lot longer than I had anticipated. On to the next phase in a bit. First, check this out. This car has been sitting here for quite some time, and hopefully very, very, very soon be able to fire her up and make her alive. You know, I really do miss my old Miata. I tend to think about her every now and then, but this Miata will have to do for the time being until I can find one of my own. Anyway, let's check up the rear of the car. Let's see if we can find a leak on this tire. What do you know? As soon as I pull the tire off, I found it. There's the culprit. Okay, so based upon the time that I have left and how that nail or that staple or whatever it is that's in the tire, how that looks, and with the tools that I have, I decided that it's not worth the time right now to tackle it. So I'll eventually get to it. I would just need to continue to put air in the tires. So it's not that big of a deal. Luckily I have the air tank in the back. I'll eventually have to get around to doing it. I do have to switch around the tires anyway because the tires are wearing down on one side, so I do need to flip the tires eventually. So I'll probably do that around the same time so I can just do it all one time. You know, this is one of the things about cars that I don't like, is that in your head you have this plan, right, of how you think that it's going to go, how long it's going to take you, and sometimes you just run into things and you can't let them slow you down or discourage you from doing anything. And you know, that also relates to real life. You know, you go through life with your plans and your expectations and whatever it is that you want to do, and some things will get in your way, and you know, you can either let them stop you, or you know, you deal with it, you take care of it, and you move on, you learn from it and you move on. So even though I've been working on cars for quite some time, it's still a learning experience. Like I said, stay tuned, because that Miata sitting to the left of me, it will live. It will. And what fun that will be. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. I know it wasn't very eventful, but no, I do this because it's fun. So if you think that I deserve it, like, comment, subscribe. Do 1, 2, all 3. Well, it's up to you. But until next time, Liberators. See ya.